not allowed to accept tips from customers. All tips go directly to management.
That's illegal under federal tip laws. Tips belong to the service staff.
I decide how tips are distributed here. It's for the good of the whole team.
You can't steal our tips. Federal law is very clear on this.
Don't threaten me with federal law. I run this restaurant how I see fit.
What about the $300 in tips from last night?
That money goes toward operational costs.
You mean it goes toward your salary?
Watch your tone with me.
I need to step outside for a moment. I'm calling the Department of Labor about this.
Go ahead and call. They're too busy to care about restaurant drama.
Hello, I'm calling to report tip theft. My manager is confiscating all customer tips and keeping them for management.
That's a serious federal violation. Tip theft violates the Fair Labor Standards Act. We'll need to investigate immediately. Can you document the tip confiscation?
Yes, it happens every shift. She takes all cash tips and credit card tips.
That's wage theft on multiple levels. I'm dispatching an investigator today. Federal tip violations carry penalties up to $50,000, plus mandatory back pay for all affected employees. The investigator will arrive within 3 hours. Don't let management know about this call. We need to catch them in the act. Document everything until we arrive.
You're firing me.
Yeah, I just said that. I told you to stay last night and you didn't. So you're fired. You didn't listen to the manager.
You do know I'm scheduled to close the next 3 nights, right? With no other manager.
Yeah, and I'll get someone to work the shift. I'm not going to let you keep your job.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks. Final check in 3 days.
Yeah, you've been fired before, huh? Thanks for not making any big deal.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna stop by corporate on my way home. Talk to HR about this whole situation. Not because I want my job back, but because what you did was wrongful termination, and someone should know about it. Hi there, I'm Ashley. I'm a senior shift leader at the Maple location. I was hoping to talk about a situation with my manager.
Oh, honey, what's going on?
So you guys switched the GMs around, which I totally get. Sometimes it needs to happen. It was explained to me that, maybe the GM who got fired, their assistant couldn't step up. Because it's a really busy store, whatever. I understand that we had to switch around managers. But the manager you sent to my store has a really bad power trip. She doesn't help on the floor at all. She's fired 2 employees in their 2-week training without any warning, just because she didn't like them. She's made me and the other shift leaders stay past our shift time, just because she feels like if she's there, we have to be there, even though we got there before her. And then I guess I should say that I'm technically not an employee anymore. Because she told me last night that she wanted to leave and not work, and I needed to stay and work a 16-hour shift to close. I ended up leaving before close, so when I came in today, she fired me for not listening to her.
She fired you for not working the shift she refused to work?
Yeah, basically.
That is ridiculous. You said the Maple location?
Yeah, the one over on Maple.
Okay, I haven't really updated my files. Can you remind me of who we moved over there? I could have sworn that your manager was supposed to stay put.
No, she got told the night before her transfer from our DM that she was gonna have to go. Betty told her that. Sandra. Her name's Sandra. Yeah, that's her.
At the risk of telling you something I shouldn't, she was the one that we were supposed to let go. She was supposed to be fired. That's why all the GMs moved.
Wait, what?
You know what, Ashley? I think we need to take a little trip to the Maple location. Sandra's gonna have some explaining to do. Looks like your manager Bobby is actually Sandra using a fake name to steal wages, and Betty is covering for her. How long did she think this would last? Crazy. We need to go give them a visit right now, but first I'm gonna call Betty. Hi Betty, it's Nicole.
Oh hi, what's up?
I'm just going around doing some quick check-ins to make sure everyone's okay with their new store. So could you meet me at the location on Maple? We can have a meeting with that GM, with that Bobby.
Oh, I already checked in with Bobby. She's actually doing super well. You don't need to go talk to her.
I believe you had a talk, honey, but it's a little different coming from a corporate member. I'm gonna go in and talk to her either way, but I'd like you to be there.
Okay, I will meet you there.
Amazing! I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Sandra. Oh, she's not picking up. I need to get to the store right now.
Hi, Sandra. Hi, Betty.
Oh, hi, Nicole.
Meeting room now, both of you. Betty, I've discovered something that's illegal. She's been receiving paychecks under a false name, and you've been covering for her and falsifying records. What the hell is wrong with you two?
Betty thought you unfairly fired me, so we decided...
Sandra came to me begging for her job, and she just wouldn't shut up about it. I felt so bad.
I didn't beg for shit. You asked me not to leave.
Oh, you are so full of it. You are always so full of it.
See how quickly they turn amongst each other?
You just gonna let them yell at each other for a second?
Yeah, I'll get some information I need out of it.
I'm full of it? You're the one who faked records to get me paid still.
Yeah, because you sold me some sob story about not being able to feed your kids without a job.
My Jack Russell Terrier is my kid.
All right, ladies.